Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. Sorry for my delay. I had to run to the bathroom and grab some more water and stuff, as we are not sponsored by Coca-Cola. But either way, thanks for coming by. Let's get through our housekeeping really quickly, and then we'll start enjoying this third best of three of the day, our final best of three in round 2. Next weekend will be round 3. And then there's actually only 1 day of games next weekend. Hopefully next weekend I'll be doing a subathon. So long as I'm not horribly uncomfortable with my spine. And hopefully not sick anymore. Hopefully I get through this cold over the next few days. Especially with my day off coming up. But either way, we're here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Hashtag not sponsored. No, we have an amazing sponsor called Corsair. You can use !Corsair in chat to get yourself some amazing products. And I actually am going to be signing my contract with them, but I'm going to be getting better kickbacks. We're going to be having more giveaways on the stream. So by the way, if you would like to win some products, you can definitely be following the channel and keep an eye on the channel. I'll do my best to announce giveaways. We're supposed to be doing a giveaway during the subathon. I was talking to my new manager, my new ambassador manager. I had a meeting with him this past Tuesday. And I was like, look, dude, like, he went through everything. I was like, I like all the changes. This all looks good. Better kickbacks for me. So yeah, it's all looking good. So, and if I'm not mistaken, it is international shipping. So if you are in EU and you're like, oh, I can't win because I don't live in NA, it's okay. I believe we'll be able to do giveaways that go to EU. I have shipped things to EU in the past via Corsair through giveaways. So, unless that's changed, I mean, my partner manager lives in the UK, and I'm pretty sure he would have specified. But either way, yeah. Corsair jackets for everyone. Dude, I want a Corsair hoodie. I've been sponsored by Corsair for over a year, and I still don't have a Corsair hoodie. I just want a partner hoodie. I want a little hoodie that has a partner, that has a Corsair logo and says partner. That's all I want. It doesn't need to be super fancy. Just, it's almost like the Salgado sweater. Just throw a logo and give me a good quality sweater. Anyways. Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3 series. We got Team Sven on the left, Team Mascarade on the right. This is round 2 of 7 rounds. Then we go to the GSL bracket. Then we go to the playoff bracket. There are 2 GSL brackets, so that's going to be a lot of fun. There's also the bounty system. For this Season 2 of Banshee Cup, it's a little bit different. There is a pool of $1,000, and every time you complete a bounty, you get a percentage, or you get more back for completing bounties. So I know I'm not saying this very well, but let me explain it this way. If there are 4 teams that did 1 bounty each team will get 25% of the $1,000. So if you do 2 bounties, then you're obviously increasing your stock. That's the word I was looking for. So you're basically increasing your stock by completing more bounties. So the bounties are, and you have to pick and play and win with these characters: Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Asmodean, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valera, and Kil'Thuzad. There's also Convection, Kael'thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Zagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, and Longboat Vikings. They have the duos of Alexstrasza and Stitches with the level 1 globe talents, which I'm surprised we have not seen at all. That one feels like free to me. We've got a Lili Chen. There's the team comp of triple healer or no healer, and then the special of Juice Pirates, which is the Morales backdoor with Medevac. But here we are, Tomb of the Spider Queen. I believe we've gotten through all of our spiels and all that good stuff. Oh, last but not least, because we have to do this for the YouTube VOD, if you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's much appreciated. If you would like to support further, it's always greatly appreciated by Bandit. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe over there so we can grow the YouTube page. Blah! We always have to do a bunch of housekeeping at the start, but that's all done. If you have any questions, throw them in chat. I'll do my best to answer. Of course, we do have a delay, but, you know, not that long. Blaze, Hanzo, Diablo, Deckard on the left-hand side. We have a Johanna, Leoric, Sylvanas for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Vala, Rhaegar, so a very simple composition over on the right. What are we going to wrap up this with?
Who the hell's that? That's not what's-his-name, the grad student.
Nah, I graduated. Must be the new one.
New one? That's supposed to be a
crime sub. I love Tremors.
Vertical bar.
That's it? It just said vertical bar once? Well, that's disappointing. Lazy Hydra, thank you for the thank you for the Prime Gaming for 39 months. Thank you for putting up with my crap for 39 months. I appreciate it greatly. How is Convection Kael'thas even a bounty? I thought these were supposed to be non-meta picks. I know, right, Tessa? I know, right? You get a share of the pool. That's a good way to say it. I wrote Sven, not Sven. Right side of the map in our final best of 3 of the day. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. But we got Sven, Team Sven, with Sven playing the Blaze. Nano on the Hanzo. Aether will be your Diablo. Captain Rex is the old man Deckard Cain. And Aryan is going to be the Tracer. Hey, Stark, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that greatly. Enjoy the food, my friend. I wonder if you put, like, a space between all those Lazy Hydra, if it would work. Like it. Anyways, Commander Rex will be on the right with the Vala. Yasu on the Rhaegar. Valar, I believe is how you say their name. Valalar, will be your Sylvanas. Mopsio on that Johanna with the correct mount in the game. Unless... Genji mount and Pumped Up Pado are the 2 correct mounts in this game. Yasu will be the Rhaegar, and Mascarade is going to be your Leoric. Hanzo going to be going into target practice level 1. Obviously, they're going to take Flawless Technique. Vala's going to be auto attack stacking at level 1. Rhaegar's got the Pharaoh Heart. Adrenaline Stim for Blaze. Deckard going for the Sapphire, and we've got a parting gift for the Tracer. If anyone would like to resubscribe or start a tier 1 sub, you could test our theory by putting a space in between all those vertical bars for Lazy Hydra and see if it reads the way he wants. Sorry, not totally baiting chat. One player has boost rigged. Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. Multi-shots coming out from Vala. Just poking at the enemy as our Sylvanas is able to Haunting Wave down here to the bottom. Looks like Blaze will just continue to push things up in top lane. Leoric, did he tap well? Yeah, looks like Masquerade tapped well, but he's going to continue doing double soaking, parting getting... It's like 7%? Yeah, 7%. 7% per little bomb right there. Sapphire gets the slow, the root, the overpower. That's a decent amount of damage into Sylvanas. The gamble, by the way, is still up and available if you'd like to make a Twitch prediction. Nano getting pulled back by the Johanna, and the punishment is going to punish that health bar, and that's a very quick in bottom lane from Johanna and Vala. Unfortunately, Sylvanas goes down right there. Not 100% sure what was going on in that moment, but either way, she will fall. Siege Giant's still trying to push in through bottom. It looks like our solo laner's doing double soak duty from top to mid while this engagement was being had, but now we see a mid lane camp to be prioritized by the members of Team Masquerade. They'll go ahead and get themselves this bruiser camp for mid. Sorry, just looking at Bandit really quickly. He was licking on his toes. My man! Alright. So we have Bruiser Camp over here, grab. Mid lane is now entering into lane. Tracer's able to blink out. Sylvanas going to apply an auto attack or 2 more to Tracer as she hearts out. Actually, she just gets a potion from Deckard and she's fine. Aether a little low here, taps the well, looking to defend at the fort front gate with a camp of their own. Mopsio a little bit low, 26 gems for him. Blaze gets a good jet propulsion onto the enemy, but that's a huge condemn. And Vala picks up her 50th stack. Sorry, I thought that was the whole. I thought that was subdue done, but it's hold your ground at level 4, so no sub done. All right, 1 stack for Hanzo currently. Let's see what we can break down for Hanzo. Oh, he's not doing too bad. 1 on Johanna, 2 on Vala, 1 on Leoric, and 1 on Rhaegar. So he's still working his way through that, but he's not too far off from getting those complete stack. So he's hit everyone once, so that's the 30% range increase, and then he also has the extra 100 damage when he completes out the quest completely. Sylvanas, she's able to get out of this. I thought she was dead for sure. Vala providing a lot of sustained damage in this fight, picking up quite a few extra stacks during all of this. A root from Deckard zones the enemy back, and I think that created enough space for Mascarade and friends to, or excuse me, for Sven and friends to back off. Instantly no longer your man because no subdue, huh? I'll increase this Iron Skin shield by 40%. Its cooldown reduced by 2 seconds, so just a little more safety for this Johanna. Can play aggressive. Emerald at level 7, by the way, for the Deckard. Potion of Shielding at level 4. No ruby value. Ooh, we got the Purification for Rhaegar, so like this adds a ton of cool stuff to it. The biggest thing to mention, though, with this Purification is going to be that Purge, the trait for Rhaegar, is now on a 45-second cooldown. But you've also got some other stuff there. You can reduce the healing coming into that hero by 40% for 2 seconds. So, a lot of cool stuff with that, but it looks like Blue Webweavers will descend to the side of Team Sven first. Diablo crawling his way into this team fight. He is going to be the auto attack build, it looks like, with Devil's Due, Sacrificial Soul, Malevolence. Deckard gets a nice root onto the enemy. Iron Skin activated by Mopsio. Immediately steps into mid to clear things out. Bottom lane, Mascarade safely trying to clear from behind. Or actually, he's not even really trying to clear from behind. He's just throwing out the Drain Hope to try and zone back the enemy. Commander Rex is rotated down. And we'll throw in some multi-shots and such. Mascarade getting a little low here. Vala is going to take a splash from that Jet Propulsion stun. Mascarade taps well. He's going to get hit with a Pulse Bomb as well. Diablo with the overcharged Shadow... blah, blah, blah. He's dead. Mascarade gets picked off, but now there's a flank from Sylvanas, and she's going to be able to maybe clean up this fight. Diablo goes down. Soul's expended. Sven will be picked off as well. Webweaver phase is ended, but Captain Rex is supplying so much sustained damage. Picks up their 100th stack on that level 1. Meanwhile, Mopsio with like a sliver of HP, or not even a couple hundred HP, is going to continue pressuring in with the allies, and that's a lot of gems dropped. Now, will Tracer step in to try and pick them up? It does not look like she'll be able to, with the Black Arrows activated by Sylvanas. We do have Diablo back in the mix. A good slow. Iron Skin activated once again by the Johanna. Shield glares onto the enemy, and we'll back away. So it's 10 talents here on the right-hand side. Ancestral, Entomb, Rain of Vengeance, Wailing Arrow, and Blessed Shield. Looks like Sylvanas is going to hearth out for full. We've got Bunker Blaze on the opposing side, Stay While and Listen, Dragon's Arrow, Apocalypse, and the Tracer's Sticky Bomb upgrade. So, mid-camp to be grabbed, available turn-in to the side of Team Mascarade, as Mopsio with 36 will get those in, and that's going to be the vast majority of the turn-in, if not all of it.
My magic is yours.
So here we go. Red Webweavers will descend to the side of Team Mascarade. They've got this camp in mid. Mopsio going to start stepping in. Blessed Shield available. There's the Condemned to start out the fight. Jet Propulsion denied by the Iron Skin. The body blocking coming through forces out the Bunker. Captain Rex inside the Entomb will drop a Stay While and Listen, connecting onto 2 enemies. The Ancestor healing just in time for Sylvanas, as she's going to be able to get the teleport with her Haunting Wave activatable. Wailing Arrow thrown back into the enemy team from Sylvanas, but this mid lane looks all but done and dusted, as the Webweaver gets some damage onto the fort front gate, or maybe even... oh, the gate's already gone, so this Webweaver gets 0-ish value, I think. Mascarade looking to rotate down and onto Sven here. As the Wraith walk out, the Black Arrows, they're going to collapse around Sven. He's able to get the Jet Propulsion out. Totem is going to slow down his movement speed. Diablo's here. Sapphire from Deckard Cain thrown out. Might have actually just been a Haraja Cube, either way. Bottom fort goes down, so does the Blaze, and Team Mascarade will find another kill. It's 6-2 in kills, favoring the side of our red squad. Hanzo scouts out with a Sonic Arrow, sees Mopsio in the bush, and just tries to poke at him. Alrighty. Very, very well done. And here is the big thing to note. Back-to-back turn-in availability for the side of Team Mascarade. Vala with 30, Leoric with 10, Johanna with 15. They've got enough for the turn-in just between them and then some. Welcome back, Anton White. How you doing, bud? Alrighty. I like how people still use 07. I have no problem with it, but it's just like we have like two salute emotes. Granted, one of them's at tier 2, but still. We have two salute emotes and people just steal the 07. I find that funny. I know it's probably easier just to type that. Wailing Arrow, Blessed Shield, Entomb. The bunker comes down from Blaze, but the old man will go to the retirement home and he'll enjoy himself some hard candies. Waiting in the hall storms for the next 21 seconds. Aether will go down. Leoric traded, but that's okay as Mopsio gets the Ancestor healing. No deny onto that because, well, Deckard's dead, so there's no way to shut down healing with a Emerald. A Scatter connects onto Commander Rex, who keeps those autos coming through. 139 stacks to the Valo right now as Diablo's 66 souls. And he's 10 seconds off from returning on the map. Okay. Entomb from Mascarade coming out, but he's not going to find a good target. The scatters are going to chunk into him. A big stay a while and listen, and then Sylvanas does go down. This top lane all falls apart on the side of Team Mascarade, but hey, they are able to push up things. They get some decent damage onto the fort. Yeah, huge wave in bottom, but this Webweaver will literally die to damage over time. Mascarade is going to cheat a little bit of death here. How much did he get off of his death timer? 8-9 seconds or so? Not bad. Well, the turn-in is here and ready to go. Tracer immediately gets those 40-something gems turned in, and here we go. Yeah. Look at that wildfire. Oh, that's wonderful. The bandit one I love so much because we modeled it off of Bison. And I thought that was so cute. The little bison, the little bandit bison. Imagine dying to walking. Aren't we all? Embarrassing. So, what do we got going on? 15.5 level for both sides. 5 to 8 in kills. Favoring the side of Team Mascarade. Mid lane being pushed in currently. It seems like it's gonna get some decent damage out of the fort, but here comes a flank from Mascarade. He's got the Wraith Walk, the ominous Wraith here. Webweaver bottom confirms the fort. Mid lane still being poked at, but they've done a great job of clearing this out. Webweaver-wise from Team Mascarade. Sven misses the Jet Propulsion. Vala picks up her 150th stack, drops in a heckload of damage. She does have Manticore 16. The bunker comes down from Blaze, but he shall be taken down. That's going to be a nice entomb from Leoric. Stay a while and listens to the answer, but the Hungering Arrow will not be able to hunger enough. Deckard Cain goes down. Webweaver in bottom will be dying to damage over time, or the fort front gate, or the keep front gate. So they're going to set up for a boss. Leoric makes quicker work of this bottom lane, picks up the gems as well. Mascarade will have enough for a turn-in. Because of his soak in bottom, he has enough for that turn-in, so they can get boss plus Webweaver, and they can push up bottom lane with the help of Mascarade. Nice setup from our red squad. Uh-oh, wait, hold on 1 second. 9 on Deckard, 1 on Blaze. They're really going for this? Okay, they don't, but this is still really sketchy. Bless Shield up in 5 seconds if they want to go fishing for some prime subs. Oh no, Diablo, not like this, not like this. He does have souls, but still, there's the Bless Shield from the Johanna. That's going to be Tracer getting really low. She does go down. Nano will be able to get the natural agility over the wall, but he still falls to the Vala damage and sustained pressure. Currently chasing down Sven in the top lane. Commander Rex, or Captain Rex, is going to be caught by that Entomb. Sven gets a huge Jet Propulsion and takes down the Rhaegar. Blaze will be traded though. Aether with the dieback, and that Stay While and Listen is not quick enough. One more auto comes out from Sylvanas and gets the kill. And now Captain Rex with the lone defense as a old man. And actually, they didn't even get the Webweaver turn in. The boss is picked up. They push in through the top lane with the boss, and this might be the fastest map in Season 2 of Banshee Cup. No, they're not going to end. They're going to let the boss do its thing and go for the turn-in, I do believe.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Blue team's core is under attack.
All right. Boss will get some core scratching. Mascarade with the last gems. They tag the camp on the right and look to push in through mid. Tag the camp in bottom. Yeah, Mascarade delayed out.
I feel their power. Come, my children. Join the red ones in battle.
All right.
My web weavers shall weave a web of death upon the blue team.
Clee. Mascarade with the Wraith walk through the enemies. Goes for the Entomb. Doesn't land anything right there. Little scatter out from Hanzo as well. Jet Propulsion from Blaze does connect into the enemy. He's going to have to pop that Pyromania. So I'm looking at something off in the other monitor really quickly. Okay. So we have the push in for the members of Team Mascarade, trying to end map number 1 here in this 4th best of 3 of the day. Scroll of Ceiling does go down from Diablo, follows at 200 stacks, nicely done. And I don't believe she's died at all in this game. Top lane Weaver cleared out. The Pulse Bomb connects onto Mopsio. Shadow Charge onto Sylvanas. Aether's being slowed down here a little bit. All the forts and all Keep's forts and everything have gone down. They just have to go hit the core at this point. Well, they have to win a good team fight as well. A lot being utilized in this 20v18 fight. Big stale on listen from Decker Kane. The Orc is able to get the Ancestor Healing and the Farseer's Blessing. Diablo's back full on souls, but those are going to be consumed immediately as Johanna is able to get that kill. Pulse Bomb goes wide. There's a big wave in bottom. Nana with the natural agility over the wall. We currently have this this push in towards core, but Team Masquerade not ending just yet. They want to get more kills, I do believe. And that will be Hanzo going down, Blaze to fall, Decker Kane throwing as many potions as he can out, but it won't work out. And Tracer, Deckard are, oh my god, Masquerade does not go down. Captain Rex, the lone member of the team will live. There's always one left alive to tell the story, right? Either way, that'll be map number 1 over to Team Masquerade, fairly dominantly. All right. Well, let's check through all these stats, and then we'll go ahead and get into map number 2. Run the ads, all that good stuff. We'll see how this is all going to unfold. It's made with beef. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, that sounds delicious. I had yogurt and toast so far today because I'm still not very well, as you can hear in my voice, and, oh yeah, I'm not doing very well. But we have Infernal Shrines, map number 2. Let's get into it. As I mentioned, could be the final map of the day. Players had to think real hard on this one, and we have literally had Tomb, Garden of Terror, and Infernal Shrines. Those have been the maps today. I believe those are the only maps we've seen today. Both are good, but you see them with different flavor profile. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like, I wouldn't season lamb chops on the grill the same way I'd season a steak. I literally have like lamb seasoning, which is great. Anyways, Alphazici. A Anduin ban, Hogger ban. It is Meta Madness style of draft. Here's what are picked to play are unavailable. You know what you need? Merchandise. Merchandising! Spaceballs the lunchbox! Spaceballs the flamethrower! Kids are gonna love this one. Tomatoes and wine sauce, separate rosemary and stout gravy. Oh, dude, I'm in for that shepherd's pie. That rosemary and stout gravy sounds amazing. So healers being targeted by the side of Team Sven, Hogger and Chromie removed by Team Mascarade. Okay, Infernal, I mean, they could, so there is the bounty for Stitch's Alexstrasza, and Mephisto goes really well with that. Infernal Shrines is arguably Alexstrasza's, like, best map. I need to buy a Bahamut-themed flamethrower. It would just, you know what it would do? It would just shoot a hot sauce out. That's what it would do. It'd be, you know those, like, those little plastic guns that people fill with, like, tequila? It's just, it's like that, but it shoots hot sauce. They could be going for that, forget what. They could be looking to deny some healing potential and reduce that pool. Also, Anduin's really good as an answer to Gorge Stitches. Lucio is a good answer because he has high five and stuff. So that also could be the answer. Like they're gonna go for the Stitches Alexstrasza for nope, they're not. Okay. But Anduin's still strong, so is Lucio. Garrosh, Dahaka, Mephisto on the left-hand side. And it's a Junkrat and Nubarak on the right, okay? Mid-ban phase here, we're going to be looking at what? Probably a healer priority ban? Alright, chat. I see through the miasma. I see through all of the miasma. Ready? Okay. I see through the miasma. It's a hyper carry Mephisto. They're gonna go into Alexstrasza and Stitches, and Garrosh is gonna go into like an auto attack sort of decimate blood craze build. And so what happens is Stitches hooks the target and then gorges them, and then Garrosh throws the Stitches further away. And then Dahaka has a point-blank drag immediately afterwards to lock down that target even further. Dude, it's brilliant. They're gonna go Alexstrasza Stitches. Chen will be banned away. No Wandering Keg or Flying Kick or anything like that. I think that's probably a target ban onto somebody. Okie dokie, Mr. Paws, that's enough. Oh, what do they want to do for these next two picks? So they still need a healer. Their wave clear is okay-ish. They need a solo later into the Dahaka. Okay, Urel and Stukov. Urel, Stukov. Realistically, though, they still need a healer. Nano-boosted Mephisto's not bad. They want to look at an Ana. The Sleep Dart's nice to have as well. But it is going to be Greymane Brightwing. Alright. And the last pick on the right-hand side, Junkrat, Stukov. I don't hate, like, a Hanzo here. I don't think he's played in map 1. Could Sven do an Abathur? Yeah, they could have for no healer. They can, but yeah, I don't think they want to. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, that's fantastic.
Denied.
Sorry. Massive wave of nausea, I apologize. Managed to mute, so you don't have to listen to me hack and be nauseous. Oh! Today the nausea's really, really bad, chat. Oh. Right side of the map looking for a game number 3. We've got Sven playing Dahaka for Team Sven. Aryon's the Garrosh, Nano on the Mephisto, Aether your Greymane, and Captain Rex will be your Brightwing. To the right side of the map, looking for a quick 2-0 in this final best of 3 of the day. In Banshee Cup round number 2, we've got Mopsio playing a Nubarak, Commander Rex on the Gul'dan, Yasu to play a Stukov, Mascarade on Urel, and Volar will be the Junkrat. Gamble's up and available for anyone that would like to make a Twitch prediction on how this game number 2 is going to go. Will we go to a game 3, or will this be the end of our games today? Get your gambles in. Could be the final prediction of the game. Gul'dan with the Echoed Corruption, Unyielding Power Mephisto, Dahaka holding level 1. Not sure what he's going to go into. Urel holding level 1, so it's going to be Enhanced Agility Dahaka for the speed boost. Checking around here, just seeing what we have at the start. Low Blow, Stukov, Light of Karabor for Urel, and that is the Viciousness for Greymane level 1, and Hypershift Brightwing pretty standard. If you're betting for a game 3, we'll see what's going to happen. Thank you, Stark. Garrosh picks up one stack on his Groundbreaker, split by the Concussion Mine of Junkrat. Nice Impale from a Nubarak, the Phase Shift from Brightwing coming through. The Righteous Hammer from Urel is massive, pushing a few enemies into the corner, but it does not look like anyone will fall on the side of Team Sven. Okay, Dahaka just meandering around. Seems pretty simple at the start right now. Frozen Punisher first in the top lane. Well, it's still just poke from oh wait, hold on. Good drain onto this Garrosh, but it's actually a Nubarak the one to fall. The Phase Shift doesn't come through in time, and Garrosh and a Nubarak will be traded. 1 kill to each side. Drain once again. Polymorph is the answer. Captain Rex trying to back away. Concussion Mine almost. Would it have killed the Greymane? He had like 233 HP. I don't think it would have, actually. I think it would have put him on like a few in the teens, maybe. The 20s or the teens. Oh, we got about 14,700 to 14,700. All right, equal gambles. Equal belief. Mopsio throws out the Impale as the Beta Barb's level 4. We actually see the Gift of Naru from Urel. Divine Purpose heals the lowest health nearby ally hero for, other than Urel, for 335 HP. We'll also see Gul'dan go into Health Funnel. Beta Barbs, as I mentioned, Chattering Teeth, Vigorous Reuptake. We have the Lurker Strain, Indomitable, as well as Greymane with the Eyes in the Dark, Brightwing with a Magic Spit, Mephisto on his level 4 Spite. Greymane starts up the objective. Frozen Punisher going to top lane. Who will be on the receiving side? That's what we're going to find out here in a moment. 7 talents here, almost here, but let's focus in on the objective phasing. Dahaka meandering around right now. Let's see if he's got Brush Stock available. He does if he wants to jump in, but Junkrat is still split soaking against him. Looks like the Skeletal Defenders are looking pretty good to Team Mascarade as they do pull ahead in this. Mopsio not hit by the Groundbreaker. Okay, Gul'dan has that hunger for power as well. Righteous Hammer from Mascarade with the Righteous Momentum. 14 to 17 in Skeletal Defenders. Mephisto jumps in, dealing quite a bit of damage to Captain Rex, who is going to be able to drain onto Garrosh, gets the Phase Shift from Brightwing. Ally toss onto Captain Rex to get her out. Uh-oh, right? Excuse me, Urel. I thought she'd have the Righteous Hammer. Tons of damage into Aryan on this. Oh, wait, low blow. Stukov almost takes down Captain Rex. But that right there is Team Mascarade looking like they'll take this objective phase, and yeah, they'll leave Gul'dan to this. Okay, Frozen Punisher moving in through top lane. 10 talent tier on the horizon, so we'll cycle through those other numbers as well. Punisher gets the pull over the wall, Indomitable activated to deny the stun, but a lot of damage from Gul'dan is applied, and this Garrosh is dropped quite low quite quickly. Hey, BRB Soaking, what's up, bud? Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming through. Punisher gets the fort front gate, and that's the end of that. So, Camp's gonna be grabbed for mid lane between both sides. Little skull missile thrown out. Actually, you're gonna see the camp invaded potentially. Commander Rex very low. Does go down to the snipe from Mephisto. The camp won't be stolen. A little too aggressive from Team Mascarade, as now Mascarade is gonna be taken down as well. Wow. More and more pressure applied to the side of Team Masquerade as they do fall behind in experience. Next objective, Arcane, as I mentioned, in the mid lane. Isolation, Warlord's Challenge, Blink, Heal, Curse Bullet, Endurance of Hate from Mephisto as the Concussion Mine allows this Junkrat to jump away. He gets a Healing Pathogen from Stukov. A few little Frag Launcher grenades will be thrown out. As we jump into top lane, Mopsio Hearthing out. We've got Dahaka on his way down towards mid. And Brightwing and friends will grab this camp in the bottom. 17 stacks for Gul'dan. We also have Horrify, Ardent Defender, Cocoon, Riptire, Massive Shove. $30 stacks on our Mephisto level 1 out of the 40, 12 for the Groundbreaker out of 15 for Garrosh, and 5 for Dahaka. He's got mount speed for 5 seconds, but he can actually go a little bit faster than that. Once he finishes out the talent, he'll be able to max out at 140%. Well, it's 3-1 in kills. The experience is looking pretty good for Team Sven, but we'll see how this next objective phase really goes, because now we're... Hold on a second. Decent damage in the bottom. Commander Rex is getting a little bit low. The Dahaka brush stock in. Huge Endurance of Hate. The Isolation coming out as well. And that's a quick double kill for the side of Team Sven. Nicely done. They pick up more experience. Now they have Siege in bottom lane. And Team Masquerade starting to fall behind here in map number 2. Starting to look a little hairy for Team Masquerade. Mid Shrine is open and available. Chattering Teeth will be pulled onto the minion in mid. Riptire, or minion. Oh, no! Polymorph denies any sort of Riptire at all. Massive Shove will not connect either. And this is looking like Team Masquerade falling apart here. Flank from Masquerade on Yrel. Avenging Wrath in. Gets tossed midair by Garrosh and Polymorph by the Brightwing. Okay, quick clear into mid. Groundbreaker right there. Just clearing out minions as quick as possible. It actually kind of looked like the Groundbreaker was intended for Dahaka, and he's like, wait a minute, Dahaka's on my team. But either way, they're still dealing damage. They're quickly working through these skeletal defenders. Brightwing in bottom lane is horrified. She's able to blink away towards a minion. Stukov is not able to get the kill. And a gank attempt in bottom just does not work out. Masquerade jumps over to the objective area and charges up that Righteous Hammer for the movement speed. But this will be the Punisher going over to the side of Team Sven. Looking at Mephisto, unable to close the distance with the Anubrek burrow in. Dahaka lands a drag right onto a minion, Cocoon onto Mephisto, and Mopsio just tries to back away. On the prowl for the Greymane level 13, Inner Beast increased the movement speed by 30% once it has been active for 3 seconds. Decent damage. That's a nice pull from Mopsio. Yasuo trying to back away, gets tossed out of position. Riptire from Junkrat coming out as well. And man, I don't know what happened. Map 1 versus Map 2, this is looking so different between these two teams. Junkrat will fall as well. Total Mayhem gets some value, but this Punisher, 50% or so, is going to be moving in through mid. Onto the keep front gate. Mid keep front gate does go down. Anubarak out as well for another 12 seconds. And Dahaka gets the bottom lane fort for the allies. Sven doing some great split soaking for his teammates. All right. 2 structures go down during the second objective phase. So that means that 4 will go down during the third. It's exponential, right? Bit sketchy, though. Bit sketchy for Team Mascarade right now as they're down 2 whole levels. I mean, that experience deficit is massive. That's the wrong one. Wow, 5,293 to 411 experience from just heroic kills. Minions, there's about a 4K difference there. Mopsio not scouted out. Able to burrow to safety through that high side of the wall. Yrel and friends are looking for Dahaka and bottom. Sven pops the essence, throws out the isolation. Slows. They have a virulent reaction level 13. It actually is, it hungers. Brightwing comes down with the phase shift. Concussion mine. Now Brightwing's able to blink out. And man, it's just top lane going down during all of this. It's looking just so haphazard for Team Mascarade. Gonna have Mopsio here, gets chunked down. No connection for that cursed bullet. By the way, fell armor for Gul'dan, 28 stacks on his level 1. 9 for the Dahaka, 37 for Mephisto. Lot of level 1s being close to finishing out. 16 talents are almost here for Team Mascarade. But it could be huge for them. Doesn't 16 have Ruinous Affliction? Which I think is going to be a good nice pickup for Gul'dan on his Echo Corruption. Endless nades. We've got the Super Strain. Nubrek has the Epicenter. Yrel's holding 16. No Righteous Hammer to interrupt Brightwing in time. Mephisto jumps out. Skull Missile. Okay, there's a Cocoon onto Mephisto. Meanwhile, though, Junkrat goes down on the top of our screen. Nice drag from Dahaka. Mephisto's broken out. Dirt's Fate will... Okay, goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
Double kill. Triple kill.
How quickly the tide turns.
Goodbye. Mid keep is going to go down, and we're heading to a map 3, chat. Mid keep will fall, and here we go. The series is afoot. We're now going into a best of 1. Mascarade will not fall, but the core does. Beautiful. I think that's the fastest map in Season 2 of Banshee Cup. I want to say that's the fastest map we've had. 13 minutes, some second.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed, Lord Hakos. Choose outcome. Which team wins Infernal Shrines? Sven. Oh, wait, not yet. The backline of Team Masquerade doesn't look too hot. Dude, BRB soaking, go look at map number 1. Commander Rex was insane in map number 1. And the Valar who played Junkrat this game played Sylvanas and had some stellar moments too. It's like, that's why I'm like so surprised. I'm honestly so surprised by that because map 1 looks so good for Team Masquerade and Welcome back, everyone, into the Banshee Cup. We have a 1-1 score. We're going to Alterac Pass for map number 3 in this final best of 3 of the day. We've got Team Sven on the left, Team Mascarade on the right, and 20 heroes are unavailable as this is the Meta Madness style of draft. So we'll see what's going to be happening. Refusing to make eye contact? Yeah, he knows. He knows. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I got to bed at like 8 p.m. last night, and I let him out before like I normally do. This morning, we got up at 5 a.m., and I went to let him outside after eating, and he 180'd. He took 2 steps outside and 180'd and came back in, and I was like, no, like, dude, you have not peed in like 9 hours. There's no way you don't have to go. But he's like, oh, we're gonna go for a walk, I bet. It's like, no, we've done this before. Dogs. Dogs, dogs, dogs. So anyways, Muradin will be first picked on the right-hand side for Team Mascarade. We have got a Samuro, Maev, Lucio, and Hoggerban. Sorry, the light outside. The sun came out, and it's reflecting off all the snow, and it's just looking at the top of my screen is like outside, so it's blinding me. But either way, Genji Anduin first picked on the left-hand side. Okay. I don't hate that combo off the bat. I don't hate that combo whatsoever. Lord Hakos, I'll probably give you your points back just because there won't be time for it today. But I'll give you your points back. He'll get spoiled after stream. Don't worry. You'll get your points back, and he will get the spoiling still. As he always gets spoiled. Muradin and Sonya Karazim. Okay, so it's a very, very auto-attack heavy composition on the right. Map 1 had the Johanna already played, so she's unavailable. Cassia could be a ban here if they don't want to deal with the blinds. I guess not here, but... Oh. What? Huh. Well, I guess maybe Team Masquerade was dangling or angling to potentially get the whatchamacallit for themselves. Oh, I got a package. Wonderful. Mal'Ganis banned away as well. Okay. Looks like I think BRB Soaking is going to be a sub here on the left-hand side. I'm pretty sure. So actually, he was hanging out in chat, so he got a little bit of studying on the Team Masquerade after that map number 2. There's Chen and Varian. Is it a Twin Blades Varian? Is it a Twin Blades Varian? Is there going to be a Lily picked up as well? Will they go Chen Lily? I mean, we know that BRB Soaking is a really good Chen, so that's just, that's, it's not like they're looking for a potential duo thingy. What's up, bud? What's up, Radar Ears? I don't hate this. Like, Chromie, Thrall, it's pretty good. Bit bruisery, but has a lot of value here. Also, Sonya, Muradin, Thrall all have a lot of self-healing so that Karazim can focus on healing Chromie if necessary. Last pick on the left-hand side. I honestly, I don't know what they want to do here. If Li Ming's available, I wouldn't hate the double reset composition. Nidus Sagara? Maybe a Nidus Sagara. Ooh, let's see how this goes. One score as we load on into Alterac Pass. Final gamble of the day is up and available. If you'd like to make a Twitch prediction. Get them on in. All right, west side of the map, we're looking at Team Sven. They've got the brooms out. Can they get the reverse sweep with Sven playing Zagara, Aether on the Varian, Nano Genji, Captain Rex on Anduin, and BRB Soaking will play the Chen. Right side of the map is going to be Team Mascarade. We've got Yasu on a Karazim, Valar is your Thrall, Commander Rex on Chromie, Mobstio to play Muradin, and Masquerade will be your Sonya. As I mentioned, final gamble of the day. Let's make it a big one, everybody. Level 1s are at the bottom of your screen, and you've got some time to get your predictions in. Here we go. Sonya to top. I assume it's a Nidus Zagara. That is one of the bounties. Well, BRB Soaking just getting full brew. A little bit of shielding. And meanwhile in mid, we've got a little bit of poke here and there. Chromie's going to go into Deep Breathing level 1. We've got Rolling Thunder for the Thrall, who's now trying to take down Sven. As the Wind Fury active, lands the root. The Leap of Faith is good, but Zagara will not be good enough. That's first blood over to the side of Team Masquerade. And Horror Anomaly will be your level 4 for Chromie. We've got Freshest Ingredients for Chen. It's going to be synergistic with his level 4. I'm assuming he'll go into the Flying Kick upgrade. Camps on the left and the right will be grabbed. Null packs pushed into their lane, or into mid. And our first objective is on the horizon. Let's see what the actual priority is going to be. Team Masquerade pushing into mid heavily here. Null pack is right behind them. Aether taking a bit of damage on this variant. It's not a real boy just yet. Doesn't have that level 4 taunt. I don't think we're going to see anything different. Chromie clears out to Zagara's creep immediately with that shot over the wall on her Deep Breathing, or the Dragon's Breath. Well, meanwhile in top lane, looks like Masquerade won in the trade in this moment up against BRB Soaking. And there's that Deadly Strike, as I mentioned. We've got the Shattered Ground for Sonya, Muradin with the Reverberation. We'll actually see Air Ally, but a lot of people also forget that Air Ally gives spell power. Not only do you get vision from it, but you get spell power. So that's going to be a nice doodad for Chromie. Time stop onto 2. Leap of Faith saves Sven. Chastise goes out, gets 1 stack on the Piercing level 4. And BRB Soaking still just chilling in top lane, holding his best up against Masquerade, trying to pull Masquerade out of position, who's now going to be taunted near the fort front gate. Spears onto BRB Soaking, looking for that counter play, but it's not going to happen. Called a taunt early, but that's whatever. That'll be a kill over to the side of Team Sven, as BRB Soaking kind of baited the enemy into top lane, kind of baited Masquerade there a little bit. So, you know what's really funny? And maybe some of you picked up on this faster than me. I bet some of you did. BRB Soaking came into chat, and he was watching the last game, and goes, wow, Team Masquerade's backline isn't looking too good. So then, what does he grab? He grabs a Chen. One of the, I wouldn't say few, but there's not a ton of Heroes in Heroes of the Storm that can close distance like Chen can with that Flying Kick and then the displacement from Wandering Keg. So I really do think that not only is BRB Soaking an amazing Chen player, like let's just put that out there, but I do think that there is the priority of using that Flying Kick to really get into the backline and try and harass what is theoretically the weaker side of this team. We'll have to see how it all works out. I might have my tinfoil hat on, and I might be in the weeds on this one. It's very plausible. But I think there's something to it. Oh, Zagara's got Bile Drop 7. We've got Shuriken Mastery for Genji at 4 on 23 stacks. We've got 9 stacks on that level 1 for Varian. 8 Regeneration Globes for the Chen. Mid lane being pushed in. Sonya went into Poison Spear level 7. Poison. Chastise picks up another Piercing Light stack, and that's going to be Spell Power for Captain Rex here on the Anduin. Genji in bottom, putting a lot of pressure onto Valar, but is unable to find the kill or sustain enough. Well, won't be able to sustain the pressure. Nice. Minion gets in the way of that Stormbolt. Mopsia unable to land it onto Genji here, who pops the deflect as Vinestar actually doesn't get the heal right there. Is a little shy from Captain Rex. Yasu, Commander Rex, and Mascarade finish out this camp. BRB Soaking still in top lane, pushing things out. Elusive Brawler was popped right there. Varian chilling in the bush. Gets a stack on his level 1. Genji with one set of shurikens right there. Delays one time. Varian delays as well. His first objective, since we can still see it's 30 seconds of channel time necessary. Yasu cancels based on the proximity of Varian stepping up. Mid lane. BRB Soaking coming in to help. That's a lot of damage from Muradin. Meanwhile, Tauntaun to Yasu, who's able to dash to an ally. And the 10 Talontiers here. It's Wandering Keg, Light Bomb, X-Strike. Varian we know is Taunt already. There's a Devouring Maw. It's going to be Wandering Keg onto Captain Rex, who's now going to be displaced so very heavily. Light Bomb onto Genji with the X-Strike. Accidentally finds Yasu there. I think the main priority was onto Chromie, but the splash was perfect. Able to get the extra stun, but no follow-up kill. So we don't see a Nidus Network Zagara, so that is going to be no bounty for that. On the opposing side, it's going to be Avatar, Sundering, Divine Palm. We usually have 7-sided strike. Temporal Loop we've already seen for Chromie, and Leap for the Sonya. Zagara has the channel here. She's going to summon a few additional allies to delay out the Jailers. Meanwhile, Genji finishes Circuit Mastery. We've got a Devouring Maw into 2. The Baneling Barrage comes in. Divine Palm, 13. Okay, something hit Yasu right there. Might have been a minion. He's able to double dash away to some allies. Temporal Loop onto Nano, who's able to jump away. Wandering Keg from Chen is more of a defensive tool, and Team Sven are able to pick up a objective phase, and they get some decent siege in mid, almost taking down the fort. Let's do this! Leap from Sonya, leap from Anduin. Captain Rex was just waiting, like, I think there's going to be some sort of attempt to kill our Zagara again, and there was an attempt, absolutely. BRB Soaking left unfettered, unblocked by the enemy in this top lane for the time being, and is able to get quite a bit of siege. Brawl will rotate up, going to start poking onto this Chen. Flying kicks in once again, tanking a few tower shots. Drinks up the brew. And is going to focus on taking down this fort. Wants to stay inside that circle a little bit for the extra damage for those crit kickers. Mid was saved still. Chen takes down the top lane fort. Bottom lane defended, but Team Mascarade, their structures, slowly but surely, are being cleared out. Genji? Yeah. 2, 3. 56 HP. By the way, top objective's still up, and now this is kind of awkward for Thrall. This is kind of awkward for Thrall, because Chen is putting the pressure on Pain onto him. He will not be able to get the kill onto Thrall. Fight breaks out in bottom. Zagara, Sven, Temporal Loop, Devouring Maw. Leap from Sonya doesn't connect, but she lands the spear. Will go down in the traded moment. We still have Chen up in top lane, pushing onto Thrall. Genji is able to take down Yasu. Commander Rex is also going to fall. Timeout. Time dead. By the way, Varian level 10 is going to be that shield wall. We didn't really talk about that. And we also have 13s here, so let's go ahead and just leave those talents up for you. Mid fort did go down, and it looks like all outer structures have been peeled away. Like an onion. Speaking of onions, this Friday we're watching Shrek in Discord, so if you are in the Discord, be sure to tag yourself. We have a roles channel, so you can there's roles for going live, for Baja Ross, for cooking streams, and for the movie nights. Now, I've been unfortunately unable to do the cooking streams for you all, so I do owe you 2 cooking streams. I was gonna do one today, but I just feel like the smart move for me is to not overdo it, because I am very sick still. I believe I do have a viral infection. I am currently taking antibiotics, but yeah. Between the spine pain, between the spine pain, the slight food poisoning that I'm still dealing with, and this viral infection, I don't think it's a good idea to push it beyond how I've already pushed it. So, I do owe you guys some cooking streams in the future. We'll get to those eventually. Maybe April will be a big month of cooking. Maybe we'll do all their cooking streams in April. Man, I'm so excited. I get the cortisone steroid. I get the cortisone shot in my back on the 5th of April. So not this Friday, but the following. I am like counting down the days. Well, not really, but I'm very much looking forward to it. I really would like to take that edge of pain off. We have been healing okay, but still, I just would like to not be in pain at all. Temporal loop onto Varian. No leap of faith to pull him back. He's got the shield wall. There's the leap of faith right there. That's a sundering from Thrall. They're chasing onto Aether, who does go down. Nano was trying to harass. That's a big devouring maw. Light bomb is right there. Afterwards, leap from Sonya. Mascarade is like, hey, if you guys are gonna die, I want to die too. Sven and friends pick up the Finland. They get the pentakill. They take down all members of Team Mascarade and get this channel. Nicely done.
Mega-kill.
Chen, by the way. Just BRB soaking, by the way. Death timers are relatively low. Chen has Wandering Keg, right? Yeah, he uses Wandering Keg if he wants to get out of this, but... Alright. Camp in mid is grabbed. Chen is still chilling in bottom lane, so he wants to pressure onto this keep. Anduin gonna safely stick around in the safe part of mid there, I guess. Closer to his fort front gate. Alright. Reaver minion down here pushes things up. Reaver minions do have 50 physical armor. What is that soundbite from? Which one? The Finland? That's Patrick. That's Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants. Is that the Leif Erikson episode? The Finnish national anthem? Oh, really? So wait, do all Finnish people sound like Patrick Star? Can anyone in chat confirm? Oh, 10-3 in kills. Team Sven looking to put the pressure here. Chen's already pushed in bottom. Mascarade spitting through all of this. Alright, so bottom lane's pushed in. Muradin trying to pressure back onto the Varian here. Nano and friends are going to be punched a bit by Yasuo. Top keep is very, very low. Mid keep, so it's 1,712, about 5.5k on the mid keep. They do sound like Patrick? Okay, thank you, Stark. Whenever Sarah wins the tournament, he holds his hand to his heart and shouts, Finland! Exactly like Patrick Star. Patrick being the inventor of Finland, after all. Man, we are getting so much Finnish history today in chat. I love it. No, thank you so much. Lots of good history today. Good lord, chat. Yeah, well done. Well done. Okay, well, either way, it's looking like a lifeline. It's looking like a lifeline right now for the side of Team Mascarade, or they are getting on their final few. The health bar of Team Mascarade is getting really low if you were to say this is a fighting game. Speaking of, just while we have this kind of lull in the game, is there any interest in me doing Street Fighter on stream for you guys? Any interest in watching some Street Fighter? I'm just curious. Also, we are very, very close to our 100 sub points for Partner Plus. So if you are feeling generous and you want to start a tier 1, or if you want to convert your Prime into a tier 1, it's much appreciated. Here comes the Avatar, the Sundering. The boss in bottom lane is still being worked on. That's going to be a Muradin, the first one to go down. Wandering Kick is available from Chen if he wants to use it. Yasu is going to pop his Divine Palm. Does get it triggered. There's the flying kick in from Chen. Yasu is going to still fall regardless of the extra health bar. And I do believe with the triple kill just now achieved, this should be game number 3 over to the side. Oh, goodbye, Chromie.
Quadra kill.
Chen's going to flying kick through mid keep so he can take down top. That'll make the core fall faster as they do take down mid keep. And yeah, Chen takes down top. It's looking like the reverse sweep is going to be achieved by the side of Team Sven. Isn't it nice that chat knows everything? Always. Chat is never wrong, except for when they're, like, always wrong. I asked chat for help during Elden Ring one time, and it was like, go do this over here. And then I go there, and it's like the quest line isn't there, and then, like, someone else in chat, it's like, oh, actually, the quest line can be found here. So then I go there, and it's not there. And then someone in chat is like, wait a minute, there's a third location that no one knows about apparently, and the super awesome Sephiroth sword that you're using in Elden Ring on Fridays, that's where you can find it. So I have stopped asking chat for help in a lot of things on Elden Ring. Except for Cav. Cav is my go-to, but he's gotten things wrong too, so I like to flame him. Just like how my mod Ektar came into the stream one time and was talking about how the attack speed of the middle minion is different than the other minions, and then we checked it and it wasn't, and I still have not let him live this down for over a year. Good job, BRB soaking. I agree. Team Sven with the reverse sweep. Nicely done. Fights in the streets sounds dangerous. It is, yeah. Street Fighter casting or playing? It would be both. Casting in the future, a little bit of playing ahead of time because you got to learn the game a bit. Elden Ring, is that the game for old people? Yeah, we all get together and talk about how the dollar menu should exist still.